What is going on, everyone? Yvonne here. Now, if you're using multiple tools when it comes to your marketing efforts like ads, emails, blog posts, things can get hectic really quick. And outside of that, you may not even know where people are actually coming from, because most of the time, it's not going to be just that one click that's going to cause a person to convert. And that's exactly where tools like GoHighLevel come in, because they can go ahead and track every single part of your guys' marketing pipeline to see exactly what is pushing the needle. However, that only works if we actually know how to connect all the pieces. So in this guide, I'm going to walk you guys through exactly on how to connect your entire marketing ecosystem, and that way everything lives under one roof. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, before we get going here with a full-blown tutorial, let's actually cover on why connecting different parts of your guys' marketing is crucial. As I mentioned before, in this day and age, people are doing all sorts of things when it comes to marketing. You may be doing SMS, emails, blog posts, ads, social media. There's a lot of different avenues where people can actually come in from. So picture this. It's end of the week on Friday and you're sitting there and you're wondering, where are people actually coming from? Is it from the emails that I'm doing, or the social media, or the ads? What is working versus what is not? And that's the whole point behind bringing all the systems under one roof. Even though those separate places can work, we don't really know what is actually causing the people to actually convert. And keep in mind, as I mentioned before, most of the time it's going to be different avenues. And when I say different avenues, what I mean is someone's going to see an ad, then they're going to click on an email, they're going to see a social media post, and then they're going to take time with you. That's usually how it goes, and it kind of depends on what you're selling, but most of the time, if it is going to be expensive, people are going to do their homework. But now let's go ahead and actually dive into GoHighLevel to see what it's all about. And I am going to be sharing my screen here, so if you guys do want to follow along or even try out the platform for yourself, feel free to check out the link down below in the description. Cool. Now, once you guys click on the link, go ahead and press this button here where it says 14-day free trial. Enter your company name, full name, your email address, and your phone number. I'll go ahead and call it tests, my name, and here's going to be the email that I'm going to use. Cool. And then from there, you'll have two different options for two different plans. There's going to be the $97 option and the $297 option. But do not worry, you actually get 2 weeks to try the system completely for free, and then you can take it from there. Now, when it comes to the plans, the biggest difference I would say is how many sub accounts you actually get. And when I say sub accounts, what I mean is the marketing features for that specific business. So hypothetically, let's say you're a marketing agency that's doing marketing for different businesses. You'll need different dashboards, different reports, different features, because different businesses are built differently. And more importantly, you do not want things to overlap. That's where the unlimited plan makes sense, because you'll need different sub accounts for each specific business. However, if you're doing it solely for your business, majority of the features are going to be included in the $97 version, so I'd go ahead and go with that. But once you guys fill out this payment information, click this little box, start your 14-day free trial, you'll be ready to go. Okie dokie. And once you guys finish signing up, here's how your screen is going to look like. Now remember, there are going to be two different kind of settings. There's going to be the agency settings and the sub account settings. Now, if we're doing marketing for our own business, we're going to be spending more time in the sub account section. So right over here, go to sub accounts. We're going to create one from scratch. So go ahead and press here. We can go ahead and add it manually. Enter in your guys' first name, last name, your email, business name. So business name is going to be test. Business niche, we're going to be having acai shop. Business phone, your address, city you live in, and then time zone. All right, pick whatever you want here. And boom, let's go ahead and press sub account. And that's where we're going to be connecting all of our marketing. Alrighty. Now right over here where it says click here to switch, go ahead and press here and click on the sub account that we just created. And this is going to be where all the features as they pertain to your guys' business are going to be. So there's going to be the main dashboard, the conversation option where you can actually chat with your customers, the calendars, contacts, opportunities, payments, AI agents, marketing, which is going to be most important for us, automations, sites, memberships, media storage, and reputation. Now, because this is going to be a marketing specific video, we're going to be focusing on things that are going to be marketing centric. So those are going to be marketing, automation, sites, and if you scroll down, it's going to be reporting. Cool. So let's go ahead and go to marketing. So this is going to be your social planner where you can go ahead and connect all of your socials, and that way you can have them all to be in one place. So there's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, you name it. Then there's a place to do your emails. So for email marketing, you can go ahead and create a campaign and do it all within GoHighLevel. And then next, you'll have a snippet, which is essentially a pre-made piece of content. And then from there, you can kind of modify it however you'd like. Because for example, let's say we were running an acai shop. We can be marketing towards firefighters, policemen, teachers, nurses, doctors, you name it. And even though the marketing to target all of them is going to be significantly different, some things are going to be very similar. And that's where the snippets are going to come in clutch, because they can save you a lot of time. And then up next, we got the countdown timers. So if there's a holiday of some sort, like Christmas, for example, you guys can go ahead and launch a Christmas sale. And that way you can have some urgency with your guys' customers. And boom. Now here, we're going to have the trigger links. And then from there, we can look at the links themselves or analyze them. Now, these are going to be the links that we can go ahead and insert into your guys' emails or SMS. And that way, whenever we send them out, you can actually track and see which ones are working versus which ones are not. Hypothetically, let's go ahead and stick to the theme here. Acai shop. We could be targeting many different kinds of people, ranging from people that work nearby why high schoolers, nurses, doctors, teachers, right? There's so many different groups. And as you build your marketing list for both SMS and emails, we want to actually know what is working versus what is not for that specific group. Because hypothetically, what is working for Amy that lives around the corner, that's going to show up no matter what, is probably not going to work for a family that's visiting your guys' beach from Nebraska. Again, different things work for different groups. So what I recommend to you here is A/B test as much as possible, and that way you'll have a good gauge on what is working versus what is not, and you can later look at that in your guys' reporting analysis. Cool. And up next, we got the dashboard as it pertains to our affiliate manager. So anything that's going to be affiliate related, we can actually see right over here. So again, this highly depends on what you're actually selling. If we're selling SaaS services, that is going to be so much different than if we're selling acai bowls. But again, if affiliate marketing is going to be part of your marketing strategy, I would highly recommend to do it within HighLevel, because as you saw with the links, we can keep it all within one place. Because that way, if somebody becomes a lead through affiliate marketing, we can go ahead and hit them up via SMS, emails, and those links that we're going to be sending out. And when it comes to affiliates, there's going to be a lot of different options here, all the way from dashboard, campaign, affiliate, payout, media, and different settings to kind of customize it however you guys would like. And then from brand boards, you can actually personalize different colors, images, so it actually matches your brand. And lastly, for the ad manager, we can go ahead and manage everything when it comes to your guys' ads. However, if we scroll down, that is going to cost a little bit extra at $29 a month. So boom, that is going to be everything that we can go ahead and connect from the marketing tab below. However, there is going to be a lot more. So let's keep going here. Let's go to the automation tab. Now picture this. Let's say someone commented on you guys' Instagram post, sent you guys an email, clicked on your guys' ad. What do we do? Now, when it comes to these situations, we have two different options here. First, we can do it manually, person by person. And even though that may work great in the beginning, as you guys scale, that's going to be impossible. Yes, one-on-one personalization is great, but guess what? It is going to be impossible to do it at scale. However, what if I told you that we can have the same level of personalization, but it's all done automatically for you? And that's exactly where workflows come in. Essentially, the way it works, and it's kind of drawn out very nicely here, is if something happens, so let's say if somebody has clicked on your guys' ad or commented on your guys' Instagram post, then we do X, Y, and Z. So let's say if someone has actually clicked on one of the links that we showed before, then they're going to get another email, and it's going to be completely different versus the person that did not interact with it. Now, if we go to create workflow here, there's going to be multiple options. We can go ahead and create them from scratch or from a template. Now, when it comes to templates, they are going to be pretty straightforward, and I highly recommend those if you're just getting started. And there are going to be templates for all different things. There's going to be a template for list reactivation, appointment confirmation reminder, birthday template, right? We're kind of reminding them on the birthday, no-show nurture, auto missed call text back, Facebook Messenger if someone messages on Facebook, FAQ auto reply, webinar registration confirmation, email drip sequence, long-term nurture. You guys kind of get the point. So let's actually go ahead and see under the hood of how that would look like. So let's press create workflow, start from scratch, and boom, now we're going to be in the trenches. So here, as I said before, it's really straightforward. Go ahead and press add new trigger, and then select what trigger you wanted to actually activate it. So remember what I mentioned before, let's say someone actually clicked on the link that we're actually analyzing. So right over here, go ahead and press link. So type in link here, and then one of the events is trigger link clicked, and boom, let's go ahead and save that. And again, I get that this is going to be the default settings for now. This is going to be a lot different on your guys' backend because it's going to be more customized towards your guys' business. Because again, the point of this video is for you guys to get an overview over the platform, and that way you guys can always build on top of it yourself. Cool. So that is going to be our trigger. And then from there, we can select whatever we want. So let's go ahead and press the plus button, and then bam, we can do a lot of different things, all the way from features that focus on contacts to communication to sending data of some sort to internal settings like if then statements to workflow AI, external AI models, setting appointments, uploading you guys to CRM and opportunities, doing something for payments, doing things for marketing, affiliates, memberships, IVRs, communities. You guys kind of get the point. So the easiest one that I mentioned before is go ahead and just type in email. You can always send an email based on that specific action, and that way that person is always going to be engaged. But again, make sure that that email is actually giving some sort of value, because if you're sending emails just to send emails, it's not doing anyone any good. So really think to yourself, as we're building our automations here, what good is this doing? And check out something pretty cool. If you don't want to build these workflows step by step, you can actually have the AI system do it for you. So if we scroll down here where it says workflow AI, we can actually describe this workflow to the system, and it's going to build it for us. So hypothetically, let's say someone has clicked on the link, then from there we're going to send them an email, then we're going to add them to a specific list, then we're going to update an opportunity on the back end, then we're going to send them an SMS, then we're going to have a task reminder for them. You guys get the point. And then the AI system is going to build this whole thing for you, because at times it could get confusing because there's a lot of things to work with. And especially as we start branching out and we're starting to build different nodes here and different actions, things can get messy really quick. So I'd highly recommend to build this whole process with AI first, just because it's going to make the whole process much easier. Cool. Now we got the idea behind workflows. So let's actually cover the sites to see what they have to offer. Now, when it comes to sites, this is essentially marketing 2.0. So here we got the funnels, websites, stores, webinars, analytics, blogs, WordPress, client portal if we have one, forms, surveys, quizzes, and chat widgets, or even QR codes if you list them on any type of marketing material. So check it out. If I go ahead and press new funnel here, so I'm going to name it tests, press create, and bam, that's how the basic layout for the funnel is going to look like, where you're going to have your step, your stats, your sales, security, events, and settings. And again, you can have each part to have an actual visual associated with it. Now check it out. If we go back to funnels, we press new funnel here, create one with AI, press continue, name of the business, peach, acai bowls, cool, acai shop is going to be your niche here. Let's press next. We're looking to generate more leads and the content should feel friendly. Friendly is nice, right? Alrighty, let's press generate. And guess what? Now it's doing all the heavy lifting for us. Alrighty, so this can be sort of your landing page that the person is actually going to see. And then from there, each button they're actually going to press, that's going to bring them more down and down the funnel. So right over here, as I said before, this is going to be the very top behind you guys' funnel. And then from there, as people keep clicking on more and more buttons, they're going to go lower and lower. And we can always add more steps or even import them from other systems. And if you want to modify anything or have different variations, you can easily do A/B testing, and that way you can kind of see what's working versus what is not. Cool. And once you publish it, you can actually see all the stats behind it as well as the sales. And you can sort of do the same thing on your guys' website. So if we go here, you can have the whole website be built on this. Again, we could do it from blank or from a template. So let's say if we do it from a template, let's go ahead and choose this one. As you guys might have guessed, the point I'm trying to bring here is that literally everything from a marketing perspective lives inside of GoHighLevel. So whether you're looking for funnels, websites, forms, links, it all kind of lives under one roof. And check it out. If we want to modify anything on our funnel or our website, it's all pretty straightforward. You can just go ahead and type it in. It's all drag and drop and super easy to use. So let's go ahead and get out of this. And everything visual that you're doing, ranging from your guys' webinars to your guys' blogs to your guys' WordPress website, you can see it all within the site option. And if you want to go deeper into the weeds and communicate further with your customers, you can always launch your guys' forms, surveys, or quizzes. Again, up to you guys, because it all does depend on what kind of business you guys are running. And finally, let's go to the reporting tab. So on the reporting tab, it's kind of sick because it has everything you need from a numbers perspective. And keep in mind, none of this data that's in front of me is real. This is just an example for you. So here we have all sorts of different reports: call reports, appointment reports, and audit reports. And you can scroll down here and everything from a marketing perspective, how much it costs, how much actually brought in, you can actually see right over here. Now, this is going to be pretty sweet because now you don't need to have 3 different windows open. Before, marketers would need to have Google open on one side, Facebook on the other, email marketing on the third. There's a lot. And the worst thing is that it's kind of impossible to actually cross-reference and compare them against one another. So you would literally need to export that data into Excel of some sort and then compare it on there. Then you need to do all this fancy math and nobody has time for that. But within GoHighLevel, we can see it all right in front of us through the reporting tool, the marketing, or the dashboard. And the last thing before I let you guys go is that I wanted to show you the attribution reports. So this thing is sick because we can go ahead and see how much revenues closed, opportunities won, and total leads generated. Of course, as more and more people come through the door, all this data is going to be pre-populated for you for revenue, leads, and opportunities. And you can actually see specific session events. And that's going to be the part that I want you guys to pay attention to. So we can actually see the event type, the source, the contact, what campaign they're coming from, all the UTMs from medium, content, source, and term, their refer, URL link, and what time was this created. And if you want, you can always export this or filter it, but however you guys want. So overall, it becomes a centralized source of truth. And there you folks have it. As you guys saw, bringing all of your marketing tools within one place is not only going to make you a lot more efficient, but it's going to allow you guys to make all your decisions with the use of data. And because it all lives under one roof, you'll know that it's accurate. So if you want to try out the platform for yourself, feel free to check out the link down below in the description for a free trial of the platform. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, as it tremendously helps support the channel. Till next time, peace.